Hello, everybody. I'm the Shadow Trader. This is Shadow Analysis, and today we're going to talk about the overall market for our end of day analysis. Now, first we're going to look at AMC. So, on the hourly, we have a signal, guys. Um, but we need to see some things happen, and we're not seeing a whole lot of strength right now. So take with a grain of salt because you can still see something like this. And as you can see over here, you did see something like that, which actually did kind of form your double bottom pattern here. Uh, Completely failed that. That was wild. Looks super bullish too. That's one hell of a trap right there. Okay. Now guys, let's move up to the 4 hour. Ooh. So yeah, I mean it looks like we could possibly either turn around here, right? I mean it's possible. But the amount of strength needed for that, I just don't see it right now. Um, so more than likely, you're looking at like that. And now, on to the better news. Well, I mean, maybe. Okay. So if you don't hold this trend line, if you guys break this trend line over at AMC, if you guys break this, then it's the previous quarter low for sure. And yeah, so you would have to turn around here because the yearly is about to cross the um the zero line there. That's not good, but that doesn't mean a whole bunch because it could cross the zero line and then turn around. Hmm. So it can still come down more. Doesn't mean it will, doesn't mean it has to, but historically, cluster volume has came down more. So, you know, we're not going to mark that because we're going to be switching through indicators anyway. It's not going to stick. But it's looking like a small recovery, like what I just had to go up and then come down. Um, and I mean, there's so many things I can check right now, but I'm pretty sure of what it's going to do, and I just need to see. Yeah, okay, okay. Well, I'm completely convinced that this thing is not done going down. I've seen enough. Um, I think this is a trap to get buyers in. If you want to buy some here, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you don't have much farther to go. I mean, you are talking about a 40-cent difference, but I mean, it's just that a 40-cent difference in your purchasing power. So I'm sure when it gets down there, you're just going to buy more anyway, right? So what's the difference? It's a good spot. And I'm sure you guys bought some up here too. And if that was a good spot, then this is a good spot. All right, let's move on. Move on. Now, I probably shouldn't. There's probably not much to say here. I mean, obviously, it looks exactly like AMC. It's just, it's not time, guys. It's not time for that. Sit back, sip an iced tea if you're holding GME or AMC. It's hold right now. It's hold right now. You can buy if you want. Like I said, not much of a difference now. I mean, a bit of a difference between the low of GME and currently where it's at. It's a few dollars, right? So it's up to you what you want to do. Now, this thing right here, this this thing right here, that's called bullish, guys. Look how it broke, and then immediately just went right back up. That is called bullish. But oh yeah, yeah. So I did say that it would come up for a double top, but the double top that is coming, but you're actually getting a higher high on the double top, and here as well. You're also going to mark a double top here, so you are going to come down soon. You're probably going to. I've had this marked out for so long, guys. I've been waiting for this moment. But you're probably going to hit this resistance finally at around $2 or so. Um, and then you're probably going to come down to where I don't know. This could be it for Village Farms for the rest of the year, going into the end of the year. It likes to move very slow, so I can see it just going down all year long, going into the new year. And there's a lot to be excited about for marijuana in the future, guys. So if you don't have a position, maybe think about scooping one up. Give me a name of your favorite marijuana stock. I know quite a few. I've listened to quite a few people also about marijuana stocks. I can't remember dude's name because I haven't listened to him in so long because I've just been so dedicated to this one. Um, but if I can remember, um, I'll post his name over on X or something. I love his insights on marijuana companies, and you guys probably know who I'm talking about. I mean, he knows like every company. Be marijuana enthusiasts, pot stock fans out there. All right, let's move on. This one's going up $2, possibly. We'll see. Maybe a little bit less. When you push those whole numbers, that's when things will start getting crazy. So we'll see. Oh, okay. So I admire the tenacity of this stock, but as of right now, I'm gonna call this a bull trap. Obviously, it could do the same thing that Village Farms just did and pop over the previous quarter high, confirming that it's gonna continue higher into our last price target of the year, 498. Crazy stuff going down. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, let's go into Neo next. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, so I mean obvious. As I said before, when stocks break out of the trend line, it needs to come back down at some point and confirm support at that trend line. It did that here, and uh, it's not gonna stick though. It's not gonna stick. I mean, it's making you think it probably would here because it could do like this number here and then come up and then cross. Um, but this right here is telling me, um, and this it actually could turn into like a double bottom here and then come back up. We'll see. But as of right now, it's not looking like it's gonna hold. And you know, as I said, things can change. It might even break today. If it breaks, And if it doesn't break today, it probably will break anyway. Stubborn stock, stubborn stock. All right, Wolf next. Okay. So this is a little. So think I I think that Wolf may be gaining some momentum here. I have no proof of that whatsoever. As a matter of fact, let me check the volume on this because for some reason I don't have the volume turned on here, and I don't want to look at that volume anyway. I want to look at my app. I feel like it's better. Let's see. All right, 4.8. So definitely a lot of weakness here. Um, I don't think that this is gonna gain too much strength right now, but we'll see. I think this is a fake out. Uh, a bearish. You got a red hammer there, and if it sustains, then tomorrow you're gonna get follow through, most likely, throughout the week. Right now, and if it actually breaks below the previous month's low, then you're guaranteed to go down and hit the yearly low. So prepare to scoop up some shares if that's your thing. Now, I do analysis on this yet? Is this bullish or is it bearish? Yeah. I think I said bear flag here and bearish, so we'll see. We will see. But if you're hitting your yearly lows, obviously it's bearish. So I don't know if I would touch that until it reverses. I think it would be safer to just wait. And it looks in, yeah, right here. You're getting followed through right here. Follow through here. It's not done yet. But I already told you that by the red hammer here. So I didn't even need those indicators, guys. Red hammer on the yearly, daily. So that means that the next day you're gonna get followed through now on the weekly. I'm interested actually. Okay, yeah, that looks just as bad, if not worse. Okay, interesting. This one right here. This one right here. My $55 option, call option. This one right here that I've been waiting on for a hot minute. Still looking strong, still looking great. I love it. No top yet, not even near one. Still looking to hit my target of $80. If it goes above that, I'm just gonna poop my pants real quick because far beyond what I imagined. I don't imagine. I do imagine it going over $80. I just don't imagine it doing that now. Um, but I've seen crazier things happen, so we shall see. I have a feeling like 80 is gonna be a resistance at least for the short term, and honestly, I feel comfortable taking profit there. Like quite frankly, I'm gonna make more profit in a day than hedge fund makes than they make in a day. Like it's crazy. Like that kind of profit, you don't get greedy. Take it, let it hit resistance. Obviously, take the profit, and then just wait and figure out what it's doing. And then if it's gonna get continuation, then go ahead and get your next price target ready. Do some analysis, get your next price target ready, and go further out. That way you get your options cheap. But if you feel confident that it's gonna go hit the next price target, I just don't feel confident that Once this thing hits 80, I feel confident that we're gonna get a signal, and I don't feel comfortable holding my option through a top signal. Even if it does continue going up, I still think that, like I said, I still think you're gonna get some type of resistance, and there's no point in just getting data crushed and there's just no reason for that. Just take profit. It's gonna be at its peak just before it hits resistance, guys. Take that profit just on uh volatility alone. That option is gonna be worth so much. Once resistance hits and volatility goes down, your option is gonna be worth far less. It's still gonna be worth something, but it's gonna be worth far less just because of volatility alone. Take that profit. There's no reason. Just take it. As far as like my situation, we'll see. But I have a strong feeling that this is gonna happen. Earnings on Thursday, guys. Earnings on Thursday. I'm definitely gonna be here all morning. It's gonna be a thing. Let's move on. EPWK. This one is looking just as bad as it has been. But I'll tell you this. If at some point some rich hedge fund decides to pump this thing, I want to be in that. I will day trade the shite out of this thing. I'm telling you. Because this thing looks like it can pump hard. But also, notice a lot of the indicators don't work here. Let me try to get a lower time frame. It might. Yeah, there we go. A lot better. Um, Now, I can't really use these. They're a little skewed, in my opinion, because this looks like crap. Like, could it turn around? Sure, but there's, I mean, it doesn't really start until it starts dropping. So the data isn't conclusive here on the price action to really get accurate read on everything for indicators like what I use anyway. Um, but I'm thinking, sorry guys, I'm thinking that if we check RSI, we might get a better look at it. I mean, yeah, kinda. But I mean, if you can't tell, if you can't tell this thing hit the top, then I don't know what to tell you. Uh, yeah. I mean, just sort of. It is trying. As of right now, it's definitely not a buy. This thing is a wait and see what happens. It needs to break some price targets up there in order for me to feel comfortable to scoop some of this up for a quick trade. Zeta is looking spicy today. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. Could be a trap. It does look rather weak. It will be a trap. Today's a weird day. I feel like it's a day of traps today to get buyers prepared for the rest of the month, in my opinion. Okay. ICU. Didn't I talk about this one this morning? I mean, yeah, so with the RSI, it might cross over. You did get a bottom signal, and Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good. I mean, just oh, so let's take a look at this. Yeah, so you're still holding support, nothing substantial yet, but if you're already in, it's looking pretty good. But it needs to continue higher from here. You need to break the previous week's high in order to even look bullish. So you can get excited right now, but until you break this, there's nothing to get excited about. You have to break this. You have to continue higher because right now this looks like a break of the trend. So you need to regain this trend and then you need to hold this to go higher. I mean, anytime you see a big long bar like that, that's a break of a trend. Here, there's a trend line going across. The big bar broke it, broke it. And you need to keep that in mind when, especially when you're holding options and you're holding it for too long. You're like, well, you're really testing the waters whether or not a stock can go up, and then you see, boop, oh well, I see some green bars. No, 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 bro, it just broke trend. So, nope. So, period. Take profit. If it goes higher, oh well. There's not. Do not. Do not ever feel ashamed of taking profit ever. There's nothing wrong with taking profit. There's always another stock to get into if you got out too early. There's nothing wrong with that. At the very least, wait for a dip, get back in, depending on the type of move you're expecting. All right, what is this? 22nd century is looking like, I mean, it's still on a downtrend period. Nothing to really, I don't really have much here. It looks really weak, and that's all I really got. It's not just nothing right now. Vape, we'll talk about soon. I'm gonna do another video on that. AMPG killing it right now. Now granted, you do have a signal here, but that doesn't mean anything. You can still hit highs. This doesn't mean that it's topped out or anything like that. It could very well mean that you're close, right? Real close. But there, and then when you bring out your EMA, I love the EMA over the SMA, but I actually use both. Oh, wait, damn it, wrong one. Let's try again. You pay attention. Okay, so it's looking like it's breaking back over the 9. Now, as long as it can hold, it can keep going up, and it looks like it probably will. It looks pretty bullish right there. That is definitely a bull flag for sure, right? But how much more? I still haven't got price targets. I apologize. I'm gonna get some 100%. That's my homework tonight. I'm gonna get some price targets here and see like what we can do, and I'll probably post it. I'll probably yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll post it on X after I do it. PRSO. I did have price targets for this, but I may have. I don't think I ever had like I think these are all just the ones I drew up. I don't know. I don't know. These are so old because I've been following this for a while. About to sit back and go over this again, but it does look like. I mean, look, it's trying to break above that 9, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if it's time yet, but you do have earnings soon, so you know we'll see. And then UNH, we haven't gone over. I haven't done a video about that yet. I have not bought that yet. It is not ready. Nowhere near today. All puts going out. It kind of disgusted me to be honest. I didn't want to jump on that train as close as I think it is. Honestly, the disgusting amount of puts that we're going out today, is it really that close to being done? We'll see. I think a lot of those people might get trapped. To be honest with you. All right, guys. That's it for the video. But I have more videos coming. I forgot to like write down what I was supposed to be doing, but I do know what I'm supposed to be doing, so it's okay. So I will see you soon. Give me a thumbs up if you have not already. If you liked what you heard, go ahead and sub. And then if you want to get notified of all my new videos coming out, make sure you hit the notification bell. And again, thank you very much for watching, and ciao everyone.